Welcome to episode 513 of Fourth and Jawn. I'm Gail Saunders here with Evan Hollywood Hearn, Mr. Luciano Concepcion Jr., aka Prime, aka Born Eagle fan, and Tim Kincaid in the building. This is the 2-0 Birds podcast. We're 2-0. And also it's the Chiefs can't stop the Tush Push. And just got off the airplane probably about a half hour ago. Raced over here to do the pod. So this is fresh energy. I think watching the Chiefs fans deal with the Tush Push was probably better than anything ever. Every single Tush Push, it started with they're doing it again. That's all they have. And then every time we got it, they would look at you, and we would just smile. I mean, to a point, every time they did it, we started doing their own Chiefs. Oh, and they got very upset because they're Chiefs fans are like, "Why are you doing this?" And they look at us, and then we're smiling. But just overall, the atmosphere. Obviously, you guys were at the KC. The last time we went to KC was a great time. I know it was snowing and raining, but this time super hot. Like we're talking 90-degree weather. But I just felt like there was not a lot of Eagle fans. There was Eagle fans there, but we did not take over a stadium. But I think the Tush Push really was our 12th man, because by the end of the game, it just took the life out of the stadium. I know it got close at the very end, but by then, half of the Chiefs fans had left trying to beat traffic. But I think overall, some people on social media and the pundits will talk about the 100 yards passing and yada yada yada. The offense looks. We played some decent teams. We're 2-0. Patrick Mahomes, really good quarterback. They got a solid defense. We might not be gangbusters on offense, but we are like making teams tap. And turnovers, Makuba, hello. I mean, it's very exciting to see the young guys play well, and I think overall we're just figuring things out. You move into a house, you don't know if you want the couch here, over here, what kind of curtains you want up here. You want the flat screen on the wall. We're figuring things out. Kevin Patullo is figuring things out, and I think just as long as AJ Brown is okay, I'm okay. What say you, Ev?
Yeah, man. I mean, I think that there is plenty of different ways to look at this. The way I'm choosing to look at it is that the Eagles are 2-0. They end up taking down the team that they played in the Super Bowl last year, which is still a good team in the Kansas City Chiefs. Did the offense look stale? Yeah, I'm not going to lie to you. It looked like a team that the offense wasn't out there in the preseason, and we are in week 2 of the regular season. This is something I feel like we go through every September, ever since the starters have stopped really playing on offense throughout the preseason, is that you have to get your land legs, so to speak, at the beginning of the year. The first, 3-4 weeks of the season, the offense is still figuring things out. This is yet another offensive coordinator where they're figuring things out. I will say, however, to play devil's advocate to my own point, this offense, I'm not sure if it's a knee-jerk reaction because of the Brian Johnson season, but it's noticeably stale. When you're not able to create running plays that get guys like Saquon Barkley to be able to really bust out and finally, break through. When A.J. Brown and Devontae Smith are kind of being held in check the first 2 weeks of the season, I do have to look at this on its face and say this offense looks stale. To my first point, I think they're figuring things out, but the leash this year with the scar of Brian Johnson is short. So I need to see improvement out of the offense. But I'm happy to be 2-0. And I think that this team is a good team that has young studs. So here for it.
I mean, I feel like we're stuck in a dilemma, man, because we go back and forth whether these guys should be playing in the preseason, whether they shouldn't be playing in the preseason. You worry about them getting hurt. You worry about them, something going wrong. And then, like, here, it's just like you're still feeling that, the aftermath, because they're sloppy. It's sloppy football. And we knew this going into the season that I always say between the first two, maybe pushing the third week, it's still sloppy football. It's still getting used to. I mean, we knew winning the Super Bowl, all our coordinators weren't going to be here. Kellen Moore made the decision to become a head coach. Had to respect that. And then you go moving on to Kevin Patullo, and it's like you still got to get accustomed. I mean, I know they had the offseason. I know they got training. I know they got practice during the week. But like when it comes to the clutch moment, to the real deal, there's still some figuring out to do. I mean, I was watching the game with a lot of people this weekend, and they were like, oohs, ahs, and upset. And I'm like, listen, man, we just got to calm down. At the end of the day, we 2-0. Like you guys said, we play great teams, and I mean, this is the outcome we wanted to go ahead and focus on, getting, and we got the outcome we wanted. We got the wins. So, I would say by week 4, if it's still like this, then start worrying about it. But I mean, give it some time. I'm just going to end it with what my quarterback said, and it's not to what he said to Chris Jones. This is me telling y'all, the fan base out here, like, relax. We fucking won the game. Shut your ass up. And that's it. You know what I mean? Like, that's it. I'm going with that.
I don't like how we won the game, Prime.
I get it. Not gonna always like what you want. what you want to do.
I don't like how we won. Like that's one of the most dumbest things ever. But go ahead.
I mean, we all know this is coming. The Eagles start off slow in September. So, I mean, I did make some jokes with the Don't Forget About Me song with Kellen Moore and Wolverine meme. I did the one with the Maserati or the Bentley underneath the cardboard house because of the offense that Kevin Patullo has with the weapons that we have. The amazing thing about this offense is if everybody's complaining, we're complaining about the wrong damn thing. Let's look at the bright side. There's 2 games. How many turnovers do we have? None. Yeah. How many times we taken the ball from the opponent? Twice. 2. So what are we doing, bro? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
What we doing?
I think you're touching on a great point, man. Because that is something that was my exact mantra, my exact thought process when it comes to Hurts, especially. This offense, me saying in the beginning that this offense itself is stale, that is its own thing, separate from Jalen Hurts he carried us through the first game, and you are not able to win these games without him doing the tush push, without him just being the center of your offense. So Jalen Hurts, I'm not concerned about. I would rather have Jalen Hurts throw for 150 yards and just not turn the ball over. To your point, Tim, it's much more important to me that he plays mistake-free football than flashy football. That's a more important thing.
I mean, it's just funny. I feel like it's like
my point is, I think a lot of people are upset about.
I think there was a lag there where you were delayed, and then Gail started talking.
Tim, can you hear us, Tim?
What were you saying, Gail?
Earth to Tim.
Yeah, go ahead, Gail. My bad. I'm lagging.
No, I said it's just funny.
I'm lagging.
Tim's he's from an alternate universe right now. I think just Jalen and the way that he answered Chris Jones, it's just like that's exactly what I want to hear from my quarterback. And it's kind of like just stack dubs right now. Like until we figure it out, as long as we're stacking dubs, it's cool. I saw a comment from let's see, Big Rich talking about low key more scared of the LA than the Chiefs. I think Emmanuel Forbes might be more scared of AJ than we might be of the Chiefs. I mean, of LA. I'm not at the end of the day, I'm not scared of any team in the league right now. I think as long as we can control the time of possession, when you have a passing attack like the Chiefs, you want to win the time of possession. That's what we did. I think that's very smart. Keeping Mahomes off the field with a ground and pound tush pushy offense at this moment. I know people. I mentioned earlier in the intro about AJ Brown. I just think a player of his caliber should have more involvement. I know they might have misfired on a couple ones, pass it to his way. Had a dope one-handed catch. Was that a one hand? I haven't watched the
That
game back.
I have to tell you, that
Yeah.
catch was more insane than people have realized because he was moving back towards the ball as he caught that, and he caught it like over his head. It was crazy. Yeah.
Now, Rat checks is
He fell and caught it and came down with the right hand. That was great.
Raxx is very ugly offensive game plan by Patullo. Why the hell so conservative? Take the risks when needed. AJ, Devontae are super hungry. I mean, the throw to Devontae Smith when they threw the kitchen sink at him gave his wide receiver a chance to make a big play. We talked about that in the preview about dagger-like opportunities, and it wasn't the dagger per se, but it was a great opportunity for Devontae on that catch. Did you think that was a suplex? They should have got a flag at the end of that play.
Absolutely. I mean, as soon as it happened, I felt like that should have been a flag. Anybody else, any other game, here comes the yellow flags. I don't know. I mean, I don't know what it is that they missed there, but they made that a rule. They don't like that. I mean, I think Brian Dawkins was the reason why they ended up making it a rule because the guy kept suplexing everybody. So I just don't know where the penalty was at with that. That's 2 weeks in a row now. The two games we had some penalties that were left off the table, and I was pretty upset about that play.
Now he says, I just want to give much respect and props to Zadarius and Makuba duo. They're going to be exciting to watch. The way that, man, Makuba needs his own segment because I just think for a rookie in game 2, we're seeing the effects. And obviously we were all pretty much big fans of Makuba in the draft. Still think we need a raise from the Eagles. Just saying. Taken from our playbook, but I don't know who's gonna. If I might be able to have a second son, first time I have 2 kids in my life, I think Makuba he's pushing his way there. I do think. Just think about the last couple drafts. We have 4 starters from the last 2 drafts.
3 of them on the secondary, which is just phenomenal. He's been playing great. You look at Jihad Campbell as well. That is just looking like another home run of a pick. It's tremendous to see guys that are going to be contributing here for the next couple of years on a rookie deal. I do wonder though how we handle. I think that how good the linebackers are, how good the rest of the secondary are, is able to kind of mask Dory Jackson a little bit in this defense. So I wonder, what is your guys' game plan on Puka Nacua, who is the highest rated wide receiver in the league currently?
Before, as much as Dory didn't have again, I got to do the rewatch, but it wasn't a terribly bad game, right?
It wasn't. It definitely wasn't. But again, when you got 2 defensive players, one that missed out because of a stupid decision he made last week, and then one that we just picked up during the week. That, I mean, bro, as soon as I saw him in the uniform, I got pumped because, I mean, it's like he's in great shape. What's he going to go ahead and do? And he showed it
away.
Yeah, he it's like he never even, missed a note. Like he was on point, and it was just exciting to see him running around the field. So that plays a factor. I mean, that just goes to show. So that, like you just said a couple minutes ago, that's going to help Adoree. That's what helped Adoree. So that here's the answer to your question. This is what helped Adoree have a good game. All right. But if you don't have a Jalen Carter and you don't have a Zadarius Smith, we're probably looking at a repeat of what happened against the Cowboys. You know what I mean? And we don't need that going against these Rams.
And again, this is team football. Like, if you're only as good as the guys up front, if the guys up front ain't getting pressure, then anyone on the back end could get exposed. And now you guys watched it on TV. The play, I was like, because I'm thinking the game's over. It's 20-10. I'm feeling good about myself. I had one Chiefs fan said to me like, "Hey man, game's not over yet, bro." Because me and shout out to Sean Holden, we took a photo. We just taking a photo because it was like fourth quarter. We didn't take one photo, so we took a photo. And the guy's like, "Game's not over, man. Fat lady didn't sing." I was like, I'll wait for Andy Reid to sing, buddy. So then, right after that big play over the top, and I'm like, safety help. Was there? What was going on with the safety help on the play?
Miscommunication.
So whose fault was it?
I mean, you had you had Quinyon coming from the deep end. The safety wasn't there. It's like Tim said. It seemed like it was a miscommunication. You know, he left his post. You know what I mean? Like it just seems like he bit off of a different receiver, and then therefore that's what got Thornton all the way to the end. But hey, listen, I still think that Quinyon got to him at a good.
At the end, yeah.
I mean, it was just it could have went either way, but you know, it went in Thornton's favor. You know, they got the touchdown.
Yeah, I mean that.
I have no clue. I have no clue what he was doing because they looked at each other, did this, and then I want to say it was Reed Blankenship. Reed Blankenship went in, and then Quinyon.
Now, I'm sorry. You are talking about the touchdown catch, or are you talking about the one where he was wide open and got overthrown?
Oh, how about say you just reminded me of that play too. I was like,
that one was scary as shit. Now that one I could go back to and tell you that Dory Jackson messed that one up big time.
Well, Dory got hit. He got hit. He wasn't.
But he ran into his man. He wasn't.
Yeah, he ran into a Blankenship. I have no clue. This is the thing with Dory, bro. He's uncomfortable. He is uncomfortable in this secondary in this defense. I don't want to say anything bad. I'm just saying.
I mean, you got to learn. But then when you think about it, we're holding the Chiefs to 10 points at that point.
Yeah,
10 points.
I didn't like how they were gutting us though. Pat Mahomes was gutting us. I mean, that was the only thing they had though, because they didn't have no wide receivers.
It's starting to feel reminiscent of when we had Orlando Scandrick on the team, if I'm being real with you.
Oh, no.
Damn.
No.
No, not damn. Come on, man. It's not,
yeah, really. I mean,
it's not.
Oh no. Hey, so we got a rat. We got a rat on the team. We got somebody that's about to squill out.
Hey, man, I gotta rewatch before I say some things. But Shaquan says, as the Eagle fans, we should just take the win as we get them. And you got to stay in this mindset. Again, last year for week 4, by week 4 we were 2-2.
Right.
So let's get our mind right, get the focus right.
I do need to say this. No, I don't mean to cut you off. But I was trying to finish. I don't know if you guys realize this, but the D line was violently setting the edge. That was the reason why there was a game changer. Nolan Smith, good Lord, and Zadarius Smith. I mean, no training, didn't play since January. You can tell he was in shape. They set the edge with Jalen Carter. And shout out to Jordan Davis. He played his ass off. We gotta give him props. He has been in shape. I hope he's not like injured. He's gonna miss a couple of weeks. But that defensive line held this team contained. It was the D line.
I totally agree with you, man. Just seeing it on TV, these guys were hungry. They were they were doing their thing, and I feel like they're just maybe about a week or two away from being that dominant defense that they were last year. I mean, it's just getting the little bit of rust off of them, and they're almost there. I still can't talk enough about Zadarius Smith. I'm just like really impressed on how well that dude played on Sunday, and then going forward, having him every week, like wow, like let's go, man. I'm serious. It's going to be interesting.
And again, we played Patrick Mahomes, one of the greatest QBs that the league has seen, and man has arm.
We also know Matthew Stafford is a gunslinger, so I mean he's going to go ahead and let loose on Sunday. So
less mobility,
Yeah,
baby.
less mobility for sure.
true that. True that.
He's a statue.
He's got that back issue, right? Yeah.
One of my favorite hits is Jalen Carter throwing Matt Stafford, because Matt Stafford looked like he got hit by a bus when he got up.
I remember that.
So-
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was
That
a
one
pop.
when he picked him up. There's no way a grown man picking me up, B. Am I feet
Yeah.
dangling? Nah.
Yeah.
While we're on the
One of
topic,
us gotta go. I'm fighting.
I don't want to
I'm
have
fighting.
selective memory, but Jalen took, I think, the hardest hit that I've seen him take in his pro career in this game, bro.
Yeah. Hurts did take that hit. That hit was nasty.
He
on
got
Hurts.
leveled.
Also,
It was funny.
that was also one of our draft guys, Omar Norman Lott.
Yeah.
On that one, I was like, bro, he
Yeah.
caught him bad. The crowd went nuts with that one. But shout out to Elena. She says, I want to give a special shout out to Jordan Davis. He held it down. I think that play where he, again, just hustle alone, where he ran across the field and, basically got Mahomes to go out of bounds. And on that one play, I did see Jalen Carter give up on that play, and I was like, come on, man. You can't be giving up on plays like that.
Yeah.
Like, just
He had a take.
The penalty that was called on him too. I thought that was just like ridiculous. And it's definitely different when you're at the game, but watching it on TV, the way Mahomes turned around, it was just like, come on, it really wasn't. I guess they just. I felt like they threw that flag to get back at what Jalen Carter did to him in the Super Bowl, because that play was not even worth. It wasn't even worth the penalty, man.
Nah, you're
For real.
so. How many holds did y'all see on TV?
Oh, they were holding.
goodness.
Oh, they were holding
You saw-
Jalen like crazy.
Yeah, it was all
Like crazy.
Because I was seeing that from the stands, and I was just like, I was wondering what it was looking like on TV. The other play, the tush push on the goal line, from the replay in the stadium, it looked like he did cross on that one.
Yeah, he did. He broke the plank. I don't understand. I don't understand this, bro.
But you
don't
could see it through like a bunch of people. Like I guess the reason that they didn't allow is because they said it wasn't definitive. But like you could put all of the context clues together and make it definitive. But whatever.
Yeah, this chip in the football shit is wild, man. And they're talking about, hey, this might be the future. So I really hope they tighten this shit up and get it right, because just seeing all the replays and everything, he definitely like crossed the plane, and there was some first downs there, and they're questioning the whole tush push like it's dead and this and that. I'm like, come on, stop.
I mean, we got GPS tracking. We got they track everything. You can't get a first down right. Can you have like something on the tip of the football with like an indicator once it reaches a first down laser?
You're gonna throw off the weight of the football.
I mean,
you can put some data on there. Come on, man.
Yeah, there's some info I got last night about how some of these balls are. There's quarterbacks have their balls. I mean, this is something we already kind of knew. Quarterbacks have their own
kickers
balls,
have their own now,
and the
too.
kickers have their own balls, and then they go a round of 24 balls each team. 12 of them without the gadgets in it, 12 of them with the gadgets in it. And then not only did the balls have the gadgets, shoulder pads, cleats, and there was something, and the helmets all got GPSs in them as well. Yeah, it's wild. This is some information I ended up getting last night. But yeah, it's wild. It's a lot. The game is seriously about to change.
Now, talking about our offensive player of the game, who do you have as your offensive player? I think I'm leaning. I think it was a steady dose of Saquon. Not a explosive dose, but he had them guys out there falling, and he was pushing the pile, and it wasn't a crazy explosive like LA Rams type game for Saquon, and he hasn't had that type of game yet. But I thought it was ground and pound style. I don't think they can stop some of the running plays that they had. So I was feeling good about Saquon. What say you?
I mean, I guess I would also I would lean Saquon just because he had the most productive day. But just to switch it up, I guess I'm gonna go with AJ Brown just for that one catch, man. That catch was insane. I mean, he obviously wasn't heavily involved in the game. But I'm waiting. I'm waiting on AJ to come back, man. And I know there's a $150 any day now.
I mean, he definitely was moving around more, and there were some key plays to him, and then especially the one-handed. But if I'm gonna go with one, I'm going with the dagger, man. The dagger with the catch. That was that was the icing on the cake for me. That's the one that really got me souped up. And like once that happened, I was just like, I called game. I'm like, yo, I know there was still plenty of time, but that's all we needed, and we ended up, cap. What's the word I'm looking for? Whatever. Like, capitalizing on that play. Thank you.
Tim, who's your offensive MVP? He's in his alternate universe again. No, you muted yourself. What were you saying?
You
Tim?
muted me. You muted me.
I didn't. Your computer just actually muted yourself.
Yeah, I think he's got a serious lag there.
I'm lagging.
Yeah, you on
big time.
The only guy I know has sprint.
No, I'm gonna go with Smitty. I'm gonna go with what Primo said. I'm gonna go with Smitty, but I still need Cameron Latu. I need more Cameron Latu. His blocking ability was real pivotal of the running game because Calcaterra. No.
Talking about my son.
That's how you stand up for your kids, man.
Sorry.
Yeah, I mean, I think I'm gonna come and stand up for his son, man. I mean, damn, I don't know. I saw something different. I thought Calcaterra, did enough.
I think
enough.
He's an unsung hero.
Did the throw
if you
to
see a couple of run games? You see a couple times when they were running the ball inside. Yeesh.
I mean, but you got to think about it, Tim. Like, I mean, he's not a Dallas Goedert. He's filling in. Here we are again talking about another injury that Dallas Goedert is sustained. I mean, so
but go look at Cameron Latu when he blocked. He blew up the DN.
But can he catch like Calcaterra?
That part I don't know.
So you right now things are evening out.
Let me finish.
Okay,
you gotta give him a chance. But blocking. Let's go now. We need more blocking. I need more blocking, baby. I need more blocking.
I'm not expecting Grant Calcaterra to be a blocker for me.
Yeah. We'll let Pulo know. Listen, you put my man in forward for the run plays, and you keep Calcaterra. You know what I mean for the passive plays. There, we'll work. I mean,
we got a couple plays from Kylan Grantham. Kylan Grantham got a catch, didn't he? On one of those.
He did.
I mean, I'll take a little bit of that. But Bob Downey Jr., aka Bob from Down Under, says, "Look at your credit card. The chips are on there, buddy. That little chip on the tip of the football couldn't trigger a first down."
Bob living down under. I think he wakes up every morning mad.
Now your defensive MVP.
I mean, I'm gonna go with Zadarius Smith personally, man. I mean, to come in here on short notice and get a sack. I'm sorry, get half a sack. But he was just all over the field while he was on there. He was playing limited snaps and made his presence known. Seems like he's going to be a key contributor for our defense.
That's hefty. I'm going to give him a Kuba defensive MVP.
I mean, that's cool, but I'm with Evan. I'm a second that one on Evan though, man. I mean, like we talking about somebody that just I get it, but somebody just came in during the week.
That's what I'm saying. Kuba's here all training camp. I mean,
right. But I mean, made an impact not only on the field, he was also making an impact on the sideline. Already high fiving and doing his dapping with the coach and all that stuff. So, he's in for the long run.
You can ask my brother. As I texted him, I said, "All we need is that turnover," and then the turnover came, and I said, "There it is."
It was the perfect one.
Two red zone turnovers too so far this year for those keeping track.
I mean, people will be upset about him getting tackled. I'm like, but he had a good angle. I mean, first he ran into Blankenship. They hit each other, so his momentum wasn't.
Mhm.
Got outside, got some yards, changed the whole game. That play alone, right there, it ripped the heart out of the stadium.
It
It
went
ripped the heart
quiet.
out of the stadium. It was like I'm gonna say Chiefs fans weren't like egregious with Eagle fans, but they, you know, they were puffing their chests. We definitely the fight songs were,
Getting on
even
the nerves.
though we were a small band of brothers and sisters up there, but I think Eagle fans held their own. Um, let's see. Did we get everyone's defensive? Tim, did you say your defensive MVP?
I'm with the fellas. I gotta go with Za'Darius, and then keynote. I gotta go with our guy. Chicken Little, aka Jake Elliott. My man was on target. I gotta give it up to him. He was doing his thing. Special teams, defense.
Another 58-yarder.
Yeah, I gotta give it up. I gotta give it up to him,
on his
man.
long field goals.
They did their thing, man.
Who's at fault for last season? What are you trying to say, F?
I didn't say
Hey,
anything.
bro,
I didn't say
Yeah,
no.
like, why'd you dig in the back for that?
Yo, what? Yo, you trying to get people in trouble, son.
I'm saying
no.
I think it's possible he had a fluke year and he put a hit out. That's all I'm saying.
He's the friend of the show.
It's interesting. I mean, he had some nice kicks, and
Yeah.
he seems like he's all the way back. And who was it? We at the Jason Kelsey golfing outing. I don't know who it was. I think it was Nady off the top rope. He said Jake Elliott is ready to hit the golf ball, ready to swing, and Nady off the top rope. Second best kicker in Eagles history. You're no David Akers. I'm like, come on. That is. Can you let our kicker just, do his thing?
Wow.
Yeah. I mean, how about your underdog performance this week?
Underdog. He's a hungry dog. You know what? I'm gonna stick with the defensive line. I'm gonna go with Josh Uche. He is another guy, vet coming in here and making contributions. He's been looking like he plays the part a lot more than the vet that we brought in here and guaranteed him $4 million in Azeez Ojulari, who's been completely MIA, hasn't even been playing. So yeah, I'll go Josh Uche.
Josh Uche. What about you, Bron?
Mine's is a name that we already mentioned, Jake Elliott, bro. I mean, like, again, he's in clutch with the foot and he's back. Jake the Make is back. Like, I mean, he's just hitting those field goals and shit. I think I even might have hit it last night. I could see a 73-yarder out of this guy this year. Like, that's how clutch he is. Like, yeah, I'm telling you.
Oh man. I'm gonna say my underdog performance. Let's see. I think Jalen Carter. Is that an underdog? But I just think him being
underdog.
It's hard to say Jalen Carter is an underdog, but I just feel like even though you might not have had major stats, I just think him being around affected everything.
Mm-hmm.
So just his presence alone, and he didn't spit on anyone.
Yeah.
You can tell people were scared of him.
What's up with the Mahomes runs? 60+ yards. Were you like,
What?
when are they going to stop that?
What?
Mahomes had 60+ yards rushing, didn't he?
Oh yeah, that was pretty crazy. He was definitely beating us, kind of the same way he was beating us in the Super Bowl or in 2023, right?
Okay. Mm-hmm.
He kind of was running all over us, and that's
and then what happened? Adjustments were made. Fangio said,
but now
I love
I mean, he ran over us again.
He ran over Bakuba.
Yeah,
but he got him back later.
Yeah, but that was such a weak ass. Like he did that like off guard, man. But it's all good. You know what I'm saying? That was an off guard hit.
Shout out to D-Ray. D-Ray's If you don't know D-Ray, his guy comes from Florida. This guy goes to more Eagle games than someone that lives in Delco. And he lives in Florida. So I saw D-Ray down in Kansas City. I always keep saying Kansas City. KC is not in Kansas. It's in Missouri.
Mr. Geography over here.
Yeah. Shout out to resident Eagles hater, Marcus Blackman. He says, if Kelsey hadn't fumbled, you guys would have taken it. Actually, he dropped the ball and it tipped it, and we actually picked it.
There's one that you're incorrect on. You know what I mean? And then I see another one. If
Kelsey,
you really
Kelsey
feel
looking a little washed.
if you feel that Dak Prescott is better than Jalen Hurts, that's cool. I mean, anybody's gonna have a good game against the Giants. Anybody. All right.
It doesn't even matter. We've got jewelry to prove who's better than who.
Yeah, Dak doesn't have any jewelry, so.
But I do want to mention that on this podcast we do our best to be factual, and we like to provide receipts. So if you look at the comments below, let me get all that out of the way. The Chiefs will be a tough game for y'all.
I mean,
signed Marcus Blackman.
I won't say it was an easy game, but I see your point.
Was it tough? Was that a tough game?
Jalen.
I mean, it was 20-10. I mean, they could have. We could play the would have.
Sorry, go ahead.
No, I was gonna say they just had good strategy for the game. That's it.
They were in the driver's seat, but it got they almost let them back in that game at the end.
Yeah, I have a question though. So if that was a tough game for us, then what was the Cowboys and Giants a tough game for you?
That was a devastating game for them. I mean, they were all sweating. The fans were sweating.
Sure.
I mean, it was man, the nail biting that was going on in there. Oh yeah, it was bad, man. It was bad.
Yeah, I mean, they were on the ropes. It was like rock. Cut me, Mick. They were on the ropes, man. I feel like everybody was at the tailgate was collectively watching the screens. Like, oh, if they lose this one, it is over. But shout out to Philly Sports Trips for holding down this week's tailgate that I was at. A lot of good Eagle fans out there having a good time, enjoying themselves, man. But there's the 2025 Birds Takeover. One is already off the books, so we got I know everyone will get triggered, but we have the Birds Takeover in Tampa. We have the Birds Takeover in New York, Minnesota, Green Bay with Todd Herman's. Birds fly home in November 14th with the folks from overseas or across the pond. Birds take over in Dallas. Prime will come off the pup list, I believe, on that trip.
Yes, sir.
Birds take over in Los Angeles with Shady McCoy. The Birds take over in Washington. And the cold ass game in Birds take over in Buffalo. I mean, Buffalo right now has been anointed as a Super Bowl contender. But anyone who looks at the Philadelphia Eagles is like, they have something to say. Like, would you say the toughest team in the AFC is who?
I would probably say the Bills. Or no, I would say the Ravens, actually. I think Lamar Jackson is otherworldly.
Even though they beat the Ravens? That was fluky for you?
I think it was. I mean, it was 41-40.
Or maybe if you're
it was a close game. I think the Ravens are I don't know, man. I think they're
maybe if
team,
your boy Derek
healthy.
Maybe if your boy Derek didn't fumble.
Derek, yeah.
But yeah, I mean, the Ravens, Bills, I think they're two tough opponents. And I think is this year the year that they take the throne from Chiefs Kingdom?
For the AFC title, yeah.
Yeah.
I got Buffalo. I got Buffalo.
I got Buffalo.
Chiefs are dead.
Yeah, I could see the Chiefs going down this year. I don't think they've got.
Their
I think they're on
division-
the.
look at their division.
They're on the way
Division
down,
all
man.
over.
They were a dynasty, and now they're on their descent.
I mean, we can all agree that Kermit got his three-peat, that he won it, right?
3 L's.
Exactly.
It's a three-peat.
But shout out to the Headless Horseman. He says, can't wait to hit a 4th and Jawn tailgate one day. Bucket list for the Birds fan in Washington State. Go Birds. Hey, we can't wait for you to come out here. Shout out to I sent y'all a video in the chat. It was from Brill, if I'm saying it correctly. Big shout out to you from coming all the way from Portland to watch that game, but says he watches all the shows. He says he wants more episodes, is what he said. But he appreciates the show, and we appreciate you, man. Appreciate you. Moving forward, with a brain fart. The KC experience, I think it was this year was I'm gonna say it was different because it was hot.
Did you stop by the church outside the stadium?
I didn't.
Do some Hail Marys?
I didn't. I should have. If you're talking about baseball church, Prime, you got. I know you're a big baseball guy, but the Negro League Museum. I know it was just. It was a little bit better than the Eagles win for me. I was actually emotional. It was. I wasn't expecting that. Shout out to Jamie. He actually set up it was a private tour with the president of the Negro League Museum, and the amount of knowledge he poured on us, it was like he knew everything about everything. And then there's the cool thing about it, there's a lot of Philadelphia history amongst the Negro League. There's there's a team called the Philadelphia Giants that started the first overseas Japanese versus the Negro Leagues, and then after they did it, they
were playing internationally.
Yeah,
wow.
And then the MLB jumped on it, and then the Negro Leagues were the first to have night games. It's great history, but make sure if you go to KC, that's got to be on your bucket list.
Yeah, that's cool. I remember when we were out there last time, we did the World War I Museum, and Hollis was our tour guide. And ironically enough, there was an actual tank from World War I that was as big as Hollis was.
Yeah,
that was the funniest part.
The tank was definitely hilarious. Yeah.
Tank was. I think he probably went back there. But the barbecue was barbecuing. We went to a spot called Arthur's something. I'm literally unpacking as we speak. There's Eagle fans just everywhere, man. They travel well, man. I think I got some breaking news on potential trips that might happen.
What?
I don't know if you're ready for this one. Potentially Ireland.
Wow.
The motherland.
Potentially in Italy, Ireland trip.
All right, so Italy, that just piques the interest.
If that does happen, that will be the ultimate. I mean, Brazil was Brazil, but this could be. I mean, Italy is a destination. Ev,
I've been. It's beautiful. It's amazing.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's Italy is one of those places, and it's such a cliche, obviously, to say, but like anywhere you go, really is going to be like a better meal than you've had in the past year. The food is tremendous out there.
Shout out to John. Greetings, salutations. Also, he chimes in. How do you guys feel about Jaden Daniels' injury? dealing with
Knee,
a knee
right?
sprain.
A lot of injuries going around right now.
Ankle. He's dealing with an ankle and a knee.
Yeah, something like that. So Marcus Mariota's starting this week.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, he's starting this week. Yeah.
I don't
And
know.
Carson Wentz is starting this week.
I was just about to say.
That is
Wow, what happened with JJ McCarthy?
He's
hurt
injured
his
as
ankle.
well.
He's hurt
Yeah.
his ankle.
Holy
Prime is Wentz anywhere up there still?
I mean, hey, I'm happy for him, but yeah,
No,
he's-
is he?
Oh yeah, he's up there. He's up. I mean, listen, I can't.
Part of
You know,
history.
what I mean,
Part of history.
yeah, it's part of history. I saw a stat earlier on Twitter. You know, what I mean, I think it was, Marcus. This was towards your boy Dak. You know, Carson has a good resume until he went down, and then when he went down, he just never was the same. But at the end of the day, he's got a ring on his finger, and he played a big play in that Super Bowl run for us. So I give credit where credit's due.
I still have a Wentz jersey somewhere in the collection.
I do.
Shout out to Warren G says Gail. Brazil was in the. I ran into Warren in a Brazilian club in Sao Paulo with the family. Just Warren be all over the place. Call him Warren Buffett. John says Jaden Daniels one of the most talented players in the division. Agree or disagree?
Yeah, he's good. He's all
He's
right.
good. I mean,
Evan's like, yeah, he's good.
yeah, he's good. I mean, you gotta see what he can do, man. We only seen 1 year of him. I feel like, teams got tape on him now, so they know what's up.
Who's that, Jaden?
Yeah.
All right, let's frame it this way. Remove the Eagles from it. Between the Giants, Cowboys, and Washington, who's the most talented player between those three teams? I would probably say Jaden Daniels.
I mean, I think he's got a lot of potential. I just think
Jason Dart.
Jackson Dart.
Jackson Dart.
Jackson.
You said Jason Dart.
Malik Neighbors out here making some nice catches.
Yeah, Malik Neighbors is pretty solid, actually. Might actually be that guy.
Yeah, that catch.
How about Daniel Jones having
Daniel Jones is doing.
Career. What is ironic is that they're both doing better without each other. In my opinion,
Right.
I think the Giants look better without Daniel Jones, and I think that the Colts. I mean, Daniel Jones looks better without the Giants.
You know what's crazy? The Colts haven't punted in 2 games.
They haven't.
Well, they have played the Eagles. That's why.
They just keep on getting fouled. I said, damn.
John is fully coming after Evan's son. He nicknamed him Can't Blockatera.
Oh,
Pretty good.
Wow.
Pretty good.
Sorry. I should have never said it.
And Warren says Jordan Davis has been playing with his hair on fire these first 2 games.
That's my underdog.
That weight loss. He's almost. I think if Jordan can do it, I can do it.
I think that you guys have different support systems and dietitians, and
My problem
You
is
ain't got no ACL, man.
I'm talking about lose weight. I don't got to run nowhere. I got to just lose the weight. But like Jordan, the old Jordan Davis, I have a love for Haribo gummy bears. It just is what it is.
He has a love for the Peloton bike. Shout out to JD, man.
yes,
I'm just saying.
He looks good.
But also shout out to Underdog. We almost forgot about Underdog. No, we didn't. We didn't forget about Underdog. Football's back, and Underdog is the best place to make picks and win money all season long. Playing an Underdog is easy. Just pick whether your favorite players will go higher or lower on stats like touchdowns, receiving yards, interceptions, and more. Get your picks right, and you can win up to 5,000 times your cash. You can play with. If I'm going to think about a play next week against the Rams, AJ Brown, if he gets anywhere near Emmanuel Forbes, it could be curtains. 75 yards or more. Are we going higher or lower? 75 yards to AJ Brown next week versus the Rams.
Hi.
Higher?
I say higher. I mean,
Tim?
he's got to break through eventually.
It's time. Yeah, it's time.
Jalen Hurts over 250 yards next week versus the Rams. Higher or lower?
Passing or altogether?
Passing.
Under.
Lower.
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 Okay. Lower. I'm gonna go higher. Let's see. Saquon Barkley.
Darius Smith sack.
I'll go 1. Higher or lower than 1?
Higher.
Higher than 1? 2 sacks?
You got to do higher or lower than a half.
I think he's a new BG.
Wow.
BG went
Come
off
on. Don't be
against the Rams.
That's disrespectful.
It's disrespectful to Nolan as well.
Disrespectful.
Nolan's the new BG.
Don't call
Damn,
another
y'all
man
are
another
the
name.
most negative Eagles fans I've seen, bro.
I was praising Zadarius Smith earlier.
He's an Eagle now.
This guy's come from the same guy on the last pod said I'm not excited yet for this.
I wasn't excited. I wasn't excited yet.
The Chiefs and the Eagles.
Took some time.
Hello.
Took some time to get excited.
So we're all higher or lower? Higher on 1 or more sacks.
I'm gonna say 1. I'm not going. I don't know. I think I'm gonna break even at 1.
I'll give 1.5. 1.5.
I'll say lower.
The way that y'all are talking about Zadarius, I got to really watch the film because you guys got me interest peaked. I haven't been able to
watch it. Go watch it.
Been doing a lot of running around the last couple hours, but make sure you download the app today and sign up with promo code Jawn to score $50 in bonus funds when you play your first $5. It's promo code Jawn. Millions of fans have already won billions making picks on Underdog. Will you be next? Underdog. Make picks, win money. Let me talk to my man over here who handles all my light work around here.
Skinny John Cena.
This is the AI, my friend AI.
Be 18 plus, 19 plus in Alabama and Nebraska, 19 plus in Colorado for some games, 21 plus in Arizona, Massachusetts, and Virginia, and present in a state where Underdog Fantasy operates. Terms apply. See assets.underdogfantasy.com/web/play and get terms _DFS_.html for details. Offer not valid in Maryland, Michigan, New Jersey, Ohio, and Pennsylvania. Concerned with your play? Call 1-800-GAMBLER or visit ncpgambling.org. In New York, call the 24/7 Hope line at 1-877-8-HOPE-NY or text HOPE-NY 467-369. Must be 18 plus, 19.
I was like, I could do better reading that. This week, obviously, we have a football game at home.
I want to remind you too that we played them twice last year, and who was the player of the game both games?
Saquon Barkley.
Saquon Barkley went stupid versus them both games. I think what would he have, like 4 60-yard runs versus them last year?
He had a combined 380 some yards versus the Rams alone.
That's what I mean. He went crazy versus the Rams last year.
I think the Rams were a big part of the 2,000-yard season. I think Saquon has to thank the Rams.
He does.
That game out in LA. When I tell you, I needed Saquon more than Saquon. He didn't need me, but I needed Saquon, and he put up stupid stats. And I think the Rams and some of their players feel a certain way, but wait till Sunday. Was it games at 1 o'clock?
1 o'clock.
Oh
yeah, Jared verse Mr. I can't sleep.
Not a fan of 1 o'clock games.
Love 1 o'clock games.
What about you, Prom? You like 1 o'clocks?
Not really.
I like 4 o'clock games. Not bad.
You're I mean, as a guy, as the leader of the Frugal Gang Nation that doesn't go into the games and pays for the tickets, I am a couch enjoyer. So when the 1 o'clock games happen, I get the full slate of the NFL versus a 4 o'clock game. I missed all the 1 o'clock games.
Big shout out to Evan's got his new look going on.
New look?
Shaved it down.
I shaved it down a little bit. Yeah, I'm on a business trip, so trying to clean it up a little bit.
So what are we doing down there in Nashville besides eating
Yeah,
food?
I mean that's not my decor. I'm out here in Nashville.
Nice,
Just
Ev.
working
Nice.
at.
Nice.
I'm
He's
not
in the
far
boom-
off of Broadway.
He's in the
Nice.
boom boom room.
Yeah, before Evan told me that he was in Nashville, I was like, wow, Ev got some interesting decor in
Yeah,
the
we
living
were
room.
we were all feeling like that. Totally forgot he was going to Nashville.
Sweet dreams. Sweet dreams.
Shout out to Donnie says, all right, hail to Donnie, the original 4th and John fan.
Sure.
Episode
See
1,
y'all week 8,
Ground Zero.
ground zero.
Donnie Chenard.
We're over 500 episodes in. That's commitment.
So if you see him, you make sure you break bread. You open the car door. You anoint his feet with oils. And is that in the Bible? It's in the
think so.
Bible. Okay.
You
Don't
need
make
to
it
go
weird.
to church, Jeff.
Don't make it
You need
weird.
to go to church.
You need to go to church.
Don't make it weird. So say it with your chest, man. Say it with your chest is a moment to like say something that you gotta just get off your chest.
I'm gonna
F,
come out of
you-
left field today because I'm a big proponent of taking down the bigs. It's been big paper in the past. Other ones I forget. There's a long list. I'm gonna go pro big hotel. I am now second time traveling in a row for work where I am facing the dilemma of these new age hotels that don't have a lobby. There was no lobby when I got here, and me being the guy that doesn't read emails, I didn't read the fact that they didn't have a lobby. And I arrived here and was extremely confused about what to do. I finally go back, read the email, see that I got this code to get in. But guess what? The code doesn't let me in until 4 p.m. So now I'm sitting here with all my luggage. And I'm like, I'm just standing on the streets of Nashville with I got equipment that I brought from work and all that. And I'm just a target. And so anyway, I had to go somewhere today. I wasn't able to check into the hotel beforehand. I got changed on the side of the building because there's not a lobby here. As I repeat, there's not a lobby. And I was like, fuck it. I guess I'm gonna open up my luggage on this electrical unit, and I got changed on the side of the building in the parking lot, and went to where I needed to go, and then came back and my room was ready. Anyway, go big hotels. Hilton, the whoever else, go to big hotels. Don't deal with this small hotel.
Wow.
Yes, bro, I hate it.
What about the small business owners? Beware, hotel owners. Beware of Ev.
Yeah.
Who's next?
Label yourself as an Airbnb if that's what you guys are going to be. Don't throw yourself in the hotel bracket. I was looking for a hotel. That's what I was looking for.
Todd said AI is taking over. This is someone who worked at the Marriott. He knows.
Oh, and let
Big
me
hotel.
follow up too, because the big selling point with all of these
The big chest.
is how they've got these kitchens. This whole thing's got a kitchen. Why do I need a kitchen? I need a hotel room. I don't need a kitchen.
He's an ungrateful bitch.
Whatever frugal game, man.
Complaining.
Frugal game.
Yo.
What am
With
I
a
gonna
mic-
cook? What am I gonna cook? I was supposed to bring pasta and meats. What the fuck?
Oh man.
Yo,
Don't get hungry in the middle of the night.
Get a hungry man soup for like $3. Microwave that John,
go
and
get
you're
a
good.
cup of mac and cheese noodles, B.
Say it with your chest, primo.
Oh man, listen, it's a great time to be a Philly fan. The champs. Shout out to the Phillies clinching last night. It was great to wake up this morning to know that they ended up clinching the National East. Bro, I just want to say this with pride. Fuck the Mets. Man, what a disaster. A disaster that I'm just so glad it happened. And on top of that, my birds are 2-0, on the verge of being 3-0 this upcoming week. Let's fucking go.
Yes, sir. Tim, in the alternate universe in sprint land.
Hit you with the Thanos. Yo, definitely shout out to the Phillies. I'm gonna go check them out this Friday. This is part of my Father's Day gift, so I'll be at the game on Friday when they play the Diamondbacks. Shout out to Jalen Hurts and the Nike Jordan family. They dropped some merch right before the game against the Chiefs. But I don't know. I don't know if this green is greening right. Seen a couple of photos of the sweatshirt. If Gail, if you could be my model for a second, so Gail was wearing the red and black Jawn, which is the Love Hurts merch that I'm basically talking about. So this time it's supposed to be Kelly. I'm not if it's Kelly Green or Midnight Green. It's somewhere in between, but it's some dope merch. I end up getting the hoodie and the tee.
Are you liking it or not?
Yeah, I couldn't tell that.
I'm not sure yet. I guess I need to see it and get it in person. I'm not sure about this green. I gotta feel like I need it.
I'll tell you what. Let me help you out. Give me the goddamn shirt. Give me the fucking hoodie. just give it to me. I'll make the decision for you.
I need to see the green. I'm happy for the merch though. Shout out to Jalen Hurts with success, man. I just had to get that off my chest. Though,
shout out to all you guys who texted me. Shout out to Jake Leck hit me up. I know Chris hit me up. A whole bunch of Elena hit me up. Tim hit me up. Mark Bird hit me up. Todd hit me. Everybody was ready for the Love Hurts drop. But my say it with your chest is. Oh, first of all, shout out to Dave. Ran into Dave at the Philly Sports Trip tailgate. Him and his wife and their family was wonderful. He was having a great time. We're trying to get Dave to come to 4th and Jawn tailgate at the link. We're trying to get him to the link. They made the best frugal gang decision to go to KC because it's a more affordable than it is going all the way to the link. Right now, the link is frugal gang note is one of the top most
the highest
expensive
selling
ticket in the league. If you want to sell organs, I'm not gonna make it work. It's expensive. So if you want to be like Ev and watch it from the home, I'm not judging you. Come to the tailgate, go to watch parties. Shout out to the Chesapeake Bay Inn. I know Prime went there. I know you're a Deshaun Jackson stan, but is it safe to say you're a Clinton Porter stan?
Yes, definitely an honor to meet Clinton Portis. Shout out to Jules. She's the one that came. Well, actually, E-Rock came and said, "Hey, listen, Clinton Portis is here." Jules said, "Come on, Prime, let's go see him." And then it turns out Jules and Clinton Portis have a history, so they knew each other. But before she even got any couple words out, I approached him and I said straight up, and I was like, "Listen, I'm approaching you as a Hurricane fan, not a Commanders fan. So I want to make sure we're clear about that." All right. And then he was like, "Well, you got to still respect me." I said, "I respect you to the fullest, bro. You're a legend with the Hurricanes." And then he just kept on laughing. And then, he was like, "Yo, we once him and Jules had eye contact, they remembered each other. They had, like I said, they have a pat. And then we started getting into deep conversation. Anyway, long story short, he is going to make an attempt to appear at a 4th and Jawn tailgate when we play the Commanders." Wow. And I invited him. I invited him to please bring some Commander fans with you, just so we could show them the hospitality we talk about week in, week out about what we show rivalry fans. So he told me to hit him up. Jules is going to go ahead and help out with making that happen. Shout out to Mary Ellen. She also has some input on that as well. And bro, I'm going to go ahead and put that to the works.
That'd be awesome. Yeah, he was the legend.
Yeah, he was, and still, what I mean. And it turns out he's actually a coach somewhere in Delaware. So what I mean, he's still local.
At University of Delaware.
Yes. And then
Yeah.
and then shout out to DJ, man. He was there, I mean, showed love and cool dude, like always, you know what I'm saying? Real laid back, and we had a great time.
Nice.
I always just feel like 1 day contract. Just run me
That's it,
another
right?
go route. I just need one more go route just for
That
one
would've
time
been
for the
cool.
one time.
John Marco, shout out to John Marco. He had your kicks on, and I gotta send you the picture. I told him, yo, Gail gave you these the other day. He was like, oh yeah. I was like, yeah. So I was like, let me take a picture. That way I could just show it to him. But he had your
Oh,
kicks
that's
on
what's up,
that
man.
day.
Shout out to Jean Marco. We went to drop him off, and then he invited us for dinner. Hey, Chesapeake Bay Inn does it right. I think collectively we're all gonna have to go there support. I mean, they're doing a lot of great events. And if you didn't go to the BG event there, you missed out. I think their tiki bar outside. I think there's nothing like it around here. So the fact that it's that close, it's a whole different vibe than being in Philly. And the food is banging. I'm not even lying. The food was banging. We had a great time. I'm glad he got the kicks. But yeah, that was dope, man.
You go out to that steakhouse in
Which one?
KC that we
Oh,
went
in
to.
case
Oh, that was closed. It was closed. I wanted to go.
That's
We
wild.
went to a new barbecue spot. It was more of it was one of the originals.
I saw the setup in that what do they call it? The power district or the power outage or the what's that called? Where it's kind of like Xfinity Live.
Oh, it's where
Like
they did
down
the first take first with Nick and them.
Yeah. That's a cool spot down there.
Yeah, that restaurant that we went to that you're talking about is haunted. I ran into Gio and his mom, Gio the
Nice.
podcaster.
Cool.
He said that he stayed at some kind of it was like an inn, and it's known to be a haunted place. And they didn't really know about that. They stayed at the place, and I asked Shannon about their experience, and she proceeded to tell me about that she got woken up by a ghost
No.
and doors opening and closing of some sort, and that's when I was like, y'all crazy.
Okay.
I'm not staying at no haunted place.
Hell no.
Well, I don't think that was their intentions. They said they didn't find out until afterwards. So.
Hell no.
But are you staying another night? Or are you leaving for another?
I don't know if we have much of a choice.
I would stay.
I'm out.
I'd stay there. I just see just to check it out.
I'll stay, but I'm setting the rules right now. If we're sharing a room,
I never heard of anybody dying to ghosts. So
stay in your bed. Stay in your bed.
Be all right.
Yeah. I'm not hanging around for ghosts. But
Yeah,
Dave says,
you old Ghostbuster Evan and shit.
I'll go ghost busting.
Us brothers are scared of ghosts. I'm just saying.
Facts, because we always the first one to die.
I'm like Cedric.
Goddamn movies.
I'm like Cedric the Entertainer. I start running before anyone else.
Yeah,
runs. But Dave says I accidentally found you on the Chiefs fan cam, Gail. I didn't see that. But he said that was some nosebleed seats. This is actual facts. Anywhere in the Chiefs stadium is a good view of the game. And this goes back to the link and some things. I still love the link, but there's angles at the link that when you go to like a MetLife, you can sit on the corner. It's not like a bad view.
Oh yeah.
And then you can't go all the way around the link when you get up top.
Yeah, because there's that cutout. Yeah.
Cutout.
Does that make sense?
I feel like the link is intimate though. It's an intimate stadium. So
I can report that driving into Nashville here and passing downtown, I completely forgot they were building a new stadium, but it's going up directly right next door. You can see the new stadium going up. Looks like it's going to be a monster. I think it's going to be like a dome too. At least it looks like just it's a big ass building.
But moving right along to our we just want to shout out to all the sponsors that are going to be at the next 4th and John tailgate. Is Chris Lee coming? I forgot to ask him.
I don't think he's making this one.
Ooh wee.
Yeah.
Ooh wee. Perk says, "How was the eats in KC?" The eats were eaten.
Did you
Eats
go
were good.
burnt ends again?
Burnt ends and pulled pork.
Nice.
Yo, is this a violation? So I asked Sean Holden. Shout out to Sean Holden.
Yep.
Life of the party. This
Mhm.
guy. He we're ordering food. Then I'm like, all right, he's what do you want to drink? He said, give me the 32-ounce root beer. I'm like, all right, I'll get one. I got one too. He's like, make that 32 ounces of root beer. Is 64 ounces of root beer in one sitting a violation?
Wait, are you 2 for him?
2 for him.
That's crazy work.
That's excessive. That's excessive.
Yeah, that's crazy work. I ain't even front. That's crazy.
Bro,
work.
I'm gonna say, with my bad habits then, which I don't have anymore, 32 ounces was the shit. I'm so down for that.
Now
Yeah.
though.
I now know.
Yeah.
I know I can't do
64
it.
ounces in one sitting.
I'm telling you, could have put a 2-liter bottle in front of me and I would have chugged that shit like it was water.
I looked at him. I
just
said, yo, really? He's like, what?
But Sean's not Sean's not normal, man. Like I love him, but he's not normal. He's a nut. He's a nut. I'm glad that it was soda and not 32 ounces of something else. You know what I'm saying?
Now I learned something else from Sean. I learned something about Creed. He kept singing this song, "Hold Me Now." Hold me now.
That's not Creed.
Is it?
Is it?
I think it is Creed. Yeah.
It's Creed.
And I've never heard this song before. But
6
apparently,
feet from the edge. Yeah.
apparently it's like that Chappelle skit. But when you sing it in certain areas, just people start flocking it. And I never heard this song before, but they were jamming out. He started.
Creed?
It's a white man album or banger. It's the what's that?
You had to let him say it. You had to let him say it. You had to let him say it.
It is.
Thank you.
I mean, I can call a spade a spade. That's what it is.
You just had to let him.
What's
say it.
that?
Thank you.
What's that one that comes on in the Red Sox stadium? That's another one. Sweet Caroline. It's just like that.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
yeah.
It gets people
Yeah.
You came in clutch with that.
It gets the flights going.
So Nady secretly plays it, has it played on the system, and then he has this moment where he's singing it like he's at the concert
with
by
his deep
himself.
ass voice.
So then it turns into he's singing it for the next 3 hours, and the bar is now singing it with him. And I was like,
for 3 hours.
They kept playing it every hour, and he just got more drunk as the night.
Got you.
And then at the end of the night,
drinking 64 ounces.
Probably. But
drunk off root beer.
Root beer and a lot of beer. We also ran into the producers of the New Heights podcast.
Nice.
So for the LA trip, there's potential Kelsey sighting.
Okay. That's pretty cool.
Taking over the pier in LA. That could be kind of cool. Santa Monica Pier.
Oh, pretty cool.
So just put that in your calendars. But shout out to all the folks at Bud Light for holding the tailgate down. Should be a good time with a lot of suds. Shout out to Red Bull for giving the tailgate wings. And shout out to Cefelli's Pizza for giving you the cheesesteak wings beneath your wings. But also, last but not least, it's not last but not least, but Francello's. Now Eddie can make some pizza, and I'm not even saying that. I had to taste it for myself. It was fantastic.
Yeah, he'll some more this weekend.
I don't want to put you in a tough spot, but we should go to both pizza places, Cefelli's and Francello's.
I'd be down to
Make
check
it
them out. I mean, the food at both is great.
And then also shout out to Rich, man. Recover 180 is the only organic sports hydration on the market, and we're excited to partner up, man. So y'all know,
Very
has
good.
zero sugar added.
Oh, Diggs just got traded to the Cincinnati Bengals.
Hold on, let's finish this free.
I'm looking. I don't see it.
My bad.
Sugary USD organic coconut water. Hashtag hydrate better and at drink recover. So shout out to them for holding this down. All this time, man. Recover 180 sports hydration. So with your breaking news, Primo breaking news.
May and Big
Primo's
traded to the
breaking news. May
Drake
and
May?
Who got traded?
Diggs.
Looks
May
like
and
Drake May
Diggs.
and Stephon Diggs.
Stephon Diggs and who?
Drake May.
The quarterback.
They need one.
Quarterback?
They say it says May. I'm not reading it. I don't
Traded to where?
I'm assuming the Bengals.
Cincinnati?
Yes, the Bengals.
What? Are you serious? Diggs?
Free my man T. Higgins, bro.
Yo, Diggs with that offense?
I don't see
Yeah,
it.
but I mean, you don't got Bora.
Adam
So-
Schefter is reporting this. Chase Higgins and Diggs is filthy. This is factual. But isn't Diggs?
They trade. I'm more surprised that they traded Drake May. Is that true?
Why? Joe Burrow down for 3
I'm
months.
saying, yeah, but I thought that like the way that people from New England,
They're not.
okay, they're not trading May. Okay, I was gonna say the
You should-
people
you should-
of New England like Drake May.
Are we sure it's the right Adam Schefter and not the?
Yeah, because I don't see
Yeah,
it.
I'm trying to. Yeah, I'm looking.
I'm looking on Adam Schefter's page right now.
Yeah. Not seeing anything.
Nah, I think it's that's cap.
See,
Yeah,
people.
I'm not seeing.
Yeah, I'm not gonna say who.
He says it's literally on ESPN. Okay.
Okay. Someone, a friend of mine. I'm not going to put him on blast, but he sent me a former Eagle. He said that passed away. Sent it in our group chat. I'm like, where did you find this? This is not. He found it on Facebook.
Yeah, that's wild.
So is this trade?
No,
This trade didn't happen.
I don't see it on
I
ESPN
don't
either.
see it.
Sorry. All right.
Moving right along. Last word before we got it. Do we have any other things we need to be say before the last word? Anything you want to say? Hey, good luck, Evan, down there in Nashville. I love the decor. I just want to say, stay safe and don't eat too much hot chicken down there.
Did you give her a name yet?
Who, Betty?
I was thinking Dolly, but okay.
Dolly.
You got one leg up in the air.
Anyway,
I don't see this Diggs news.
Yeah, we're gonna leave it alone. That's my bad. I don't see it either.
if you put it on the teleprompter, Prime's gonna read it. He's gonna read it. Last word, Tim. Last word before we get out of here, Tim.
Yeah, we 2-0. Guys, please have some faith. Like, we gotta at least I literally was on Twitter or X. I'm seeing Eagle fans is going at each other. Dallas fans are instigating. We're 2-0. Like, we're okay. Woosah, rub your ears and breathe. We're fine. Week 3 is on its way. We're gonna handle business. Thank you for everybody tuning in to the 4th and Jawn podcast. Love you so much. Thank you.
Primo, last word.
Yeah, we're back at the link this upcoming weekend. Looking forward to this game. We'll be have the privilege to share the field with my wife. We got passes for the field. So looking forward to that. Yeah, and then definitely looking forward to catching up with the family. You know what I'm saying? You know how we do at the tailgate. So it's going to be bananas like it always is. Early morning, and then 1:00 games, they get crazy. Other than that, piggybacking off of what Tim just said, yeah, just relax, chill. You know what I mean? Like my man Hurst said, we won the fucking game. Shut your ass up. Enjoy the ride. They gonna be all right. Go Birds.
Just echoing here. 2-0. I think that we've been in the driver's seat of both games. Has the offense looked staler than they did at the end of last year? Yes. Did they also get a new offensive coordinator and not start in the preseason? Yes. I have to give them some grace in September while they're shaking the rust off and operating under a new OC. But the important thing is we're beating the teams we were supposed to beat. We took down, the team that won the AFC last year in the Chiefs and that we beat in the Super Bowl. So they're doing everything they're supposed to be doing right now on paper. 2-0. We head into the Rams, and I think they're going to win that one too. So hopefully they turn into prettier wins so people can stop complaining.
Last word. Shout out to all the people in the comments. Thank you for showing up. I know we were a day late. Obviously, traveling and whatnot had us a day behind. To all the Eagle fans I saw out in KC, just randomly bumping into. Shout out to you guys. It's always great meeting Eagle fans across the globe. Shout out to all the Eagle fans that showed up. Shout out to Jeff from Iowa, Eric Wayne and his son out there grilling. It's crazy. I mean, I'm gonna hat tip the KC fans. They do sleep overnight to tailgate. They're crazy like that too. Shout out to Philly Sports Trips, all the people that I met on their trip. A lot of great people that I've never met, but really diehard Eagle fans. So it's really great to have that experience meeting all the folks. Shout out to Crafty Jawn as well. Crafty Jawn. The chains are amazing. Shout out to Jesse _Wines. Is that the thing still? No, it's Wines Creative. Jesse _ Wines is. That's
Thing of the past. Been
it's a thing
rendered
of
to
the
the
past.
past.
It's Wines Creative, man. Also, shout out to all the Eagle fans that are showing up this week. It's another opportunity for this team to go 3-0. Like Ev said, you beat your rival. That's what you're supposed to do every year as the Eagles football team. You beat the Cowboys. They did that. Didn't like that, how we beat them? No. Well, the team that was supposed to be this juggernaut and they're going to get their revenge game, they lost at home. They talk about the three-peat. The only three-peat is the 0-3 record that Mahomes has in the last 3 football games. Okay, so there's your three-peat. We'll see you in the next one. And as always, fly. Eagles, fly.